Hi, and welcome to another episode of If I Speak. If you're new around here, don't forget to like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Spotify, follow us on Instagram as well. We're quite active on there, so get involved in that as well. And just before we start, just a massive shout out to all the key workers out there doing a great job for this country as usual. And guys, I can't believe we're almost out of lockdown. Boris set out a plan and stuff, and it's just glad to see some light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, just bring on the positivity, I guess. But yeah, we got our usual panel here today. What are you saying, guys? Hope you're all good. And yeah, let's get started. So we'll start with our match reviews as usual. So we'll start with Shivam then. You guys had a match against Wolverhampton Wanderers last Friday. You guys lost 1-0. So give me your thoughts on that game, bro.
Yeah, it was a very tight game. Both teams played quite well. The Wolves' attack was very strong against us, but our defense sort of kept everything out like possible. There was an incident where Bamford sadly scored, but it was ruled out.
Yeah.
And then at the other end, Wolves obviously scored. I think the goal was a bit lucky, but the shot was great. The shot hit the bar, deflected off the keeper's back and went in. So it was a bit of an unlucky goal for us. Lucky for them. And obviously then they grinded out the win, took the 3 points, and went back to Wolverhampton. But after that we played Southampton.
Yeah.
It's a great win. First half 0-0, boring, nothing happening, playing rubbish. I'm thinking, nah, this is it. It's over, man. Second half, within the space of like 2 minutes, Bamford, our top scorer, with a goal. Great goal, bottom right corner. Great assist from Tyler Roberts, who has been starting getting more game time now by Bielsa, which is good. And then we had the second goal, which is by Rafinha, who was excellent on the night. He's playing amazing. Scored a free kick just outside the box, I believe, into the bottom left corner. McCarthy couldn't stop it. And then we had a third goal by Dallas.
Stopped it, but yeah, it's one of them ones, isn't it?
I agree, yeah. And then the third goal was by Dallas, inside the box, just a great volley, bottom left
goal.
again.
Yeah.
Another one in which McCarthy should have stopped, but didn't stop.
I don't know about that one. It's a bit weird. It's like you get enough power in the placement, so I guess that one, I don't know. It's a bit weird on that one, but yeah. Any other thoughts, bro?
Nah, man, it was a great win for us, 3-0. Especially after seeing that Chelsea drew with them, it was a bit more like, oh, we've got a win here against Southampton side. But I'll let you talk about your score with them later.
Yeah, fair enough, man. And also, you guys are above Arsenal now, so it's obviously great news for you guys, and you're only a single point off Tottenham as well. So yeah, all positivity from you. But yeah, we'll move on to Kunal next then. So you guys had a Sunday game against Newcastle. You guys won that 3-1. Give me your thoughts on that game, bro.
First of all, I'll be taking apologies for last week. I need to keep bringing this up again and again. And I will do it until I get one.
FYI, before Kunal goes on, for people that don't know, last week we had a bit of a discussion. If you haven't checked it out, check it out already. It's, links in the description and stuff. It's on YouTube. But yeah, we kind of discussed that. Well, not we. Sorry, Kunal kind of discussed that Rashford is more valuable than Mbappe and Haaland, and that obviously brought out a few laughters within us as well. So
I didn't discuss it. What we were talking about was that Haaland and Mbappe are taking over the mantle from Messi and Ronaldo. And I basically threw in there that a few weeks ago I saw a post where Rashford was. It said that Rashford was more valuable than Haaland and Mbappe, but then it turned out to be true, and I was right. So.
Okay, but in my case, that's not true, bro.
Sure, let's grab the popcorn, bro. Let's chill, bro. Let's chill.
Let's take it easy.
Take it away, boys. Go on.
You want to bring up your stats? You bring it up. I'll bring up mine, and then.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, if we leave it for the viewers to either believe a consultancy service or a
financial service.
A financial service, but basically into consultancy or into a proper football research-based company.
Guys, so just make sure you can see it as well. That for people listening on Spotify, just explain the values and stuff, just in case people are watching on Spotify.
So according to CIES Football Observatory, which is basically a company that is focused on football research, they say that just because they take everything into consideration, and what they say is that just because Marcus Rashford has a contract until 2024, he gets paid more than Haaland and Mbappe. He is English and he holds an MBE. I don't know if they've taken that into consideration, but then yes, he holds an MBE.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So he's worth, at this point of time, he's worth around 165 million, wherein Holland is worth 152 million and Mbappe is worth 149 million. And I'm thinking that Nandu is upset about it because Harry Kane, who he thinks should be worth a lot more, is down the list.
Yes, I am upset about that. He's not even top 10.
Yeah, he's not even top 10 because he's 28 and he's worth 107 million. Ansu Fati is worth more than Harry Kane according to this list.
Hakimi's higher than him.
Well,
yeah, so I mean this is almost a month and a half old. This is almost a month and a half old. So I'm not saying that these are the actual figures at this point, because Harry Kane has been performing really well, but so has Marcus Rashford, so has Haaland, so has Mbappe. So we can discuss
say that
this,
about Trent though, performance-wise. Can you say
no?
he's top?
But then what you can say about Trent is that he's really young. He gets paid a lot, and he's won major titles in the past 2 years. So even if he's not performing really well for the past 3 months, he has been doing it for the past 2 seasons, and he's already won a lot in his career. So he has that potential to be worth that much. And if PSG can pay 220 million for Neymar, I believe that Marcus Rashford demands 165 million. I'm not saying that Haaland does not or Mbappe does not, but then Marcus Rashford does demand 165 million.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. And Nandu, anything to say to that, or do you want to talk about it later on? We can just get these reviews.
I'd like to move on from this.
Right then, okay.
Anyways, talk about your game, please. Yeah.
So for our game against Newcastle, an amazing goal by Marcus Rashford. He just
he's added the salt.
He loves Rashford.
He's added the salt. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Shall I put Rashford in my FPL this week?
Oh God.
FPL, we have Chelsea. No.
Okay.
So
what's his value like on FPL?
I don't know. Probably almost the same as Kane.
I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think he is.
And Manchester United's midfielder Bruno Fernandes has more Premier League goals than Harry Kane. So just calm down. This season,
as Mourinho would say, relax.
Respect, my
boy. That's it, respect. Yeah. Yeah, carry on, man. We're getting off track.
Going back to the Newcastle game.
I mean, to be fair, a striker has more assists than Bruno Fernandes. So then it sort of levels out, innit? But carry on.
This is turned into Harry Kane v Bruno Fernandes, boys. I'm all for it, man.
Anyway, so an amazing goal by Rashford, and then Dan James got a goal. But I want to mention this. I said that Harry Maguire would get Sorry. Harry Maguire would get an own goal. He didn't get an own goal, but he got a professional assist for Newcastle, and wherein he headed it on the first post and put it into the striker's path, and a decent goal. We bought him to do that in the opposition goal and not in our goal, but he somehow manages to fuck up always.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Anyway, a good performance by United. I wouldn't say that it was one of the great performances, but a decent performance, and getting the 3 points was very important because we have Leicester on our backs and we want to maintain that second position. So a decent result.
Yeah, and just quickly as well then, so you had your first leg of Europa League. You guys are through, aren't you now, pretty much?
According to me, I think that just because of the away goal rules, we got 4 away goals, and another amazing performance by Bruno Fernandes where he got 2 goals and beautiful goals. I wouldn't say that they were world-class goals, but beautiful goals, both of them. And Dan James got a goal against. Rashford got a goal. All of these
Rashford scored?
players. Yeah, Rashford scored.
Oh shit. Okay,
He missed a couple of good chances and decent chances, but
Does
he
that
did score.
d-
And
Sorry, can
it
I
was
say
one of the
something?
fastest.
Does
Yeah,
that decrease his value if he's missed a few chances then?
yeah, probably by 200,000 or 300,000.
200,000 per miss, isn't it? You miss 100,000. That's it, bro. Yeah.
So yeah, Rashford missed a few, but then the goal that Rashford scored, it was a great quick counter attack from basically Henderson rolling it out to Fred and Rashford putting it in the goal. It took less than 10 seconds, so it was done under 9 seconds, and that was a really good goal. And what I made out of that game was that Solskjaer, like against Leeds, set up a team to exploit the space in behind, because what uh, Sociedad tried to do was play their own game.
Yeah.
It was their home fixture, but it wasn't their ground. We were playing the game at the Allianz Arena or the Juventus Stadium. I have called it the San Siro earlier. I don't know why. I did.
I don't know what stadium it was actually, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the Allianz Arena, the
Okay,
Juventus
yeah.
Stadium.
Yeah.
So we played there, but then it was treated as the Real Sociedad's home game. So just because you've got 4 goals away from home, I don't think that in tonight's game, we are recording this on a Thursday, by the way. So in tonight's game, they're going to come to Old Trafford, score more than 4 goals, and stop us from scoring. They might get a goal, they might even win the game, but they won't be able to knock us out of the competition. And this is a great opportunity for United to rest first teamers. I would personally give Maguire a rest. I know he won't be rested. He plays every game, but then I would rest Maguire.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Then obviously, like you got your game against Chelsea as well on Sunday. So, is that why you want to rest those kind of big players?
Exactly.
Like,
Just because we've had a few injuries, McTominay is injured. He's been performing well recently. Cavani is injured. Van de Beek is injured. This was the perfect game today to basically start Van de Beek. He hasn't been starting a lot of games, I know that, but then he is a decent squad player, and we could use him in certain situations. So, and Ollie said that Cavani won't be fit for today's game. Van de Beek won't be fit for today's game. Scott McTominay might be fit for today's game because he trained yesterday. So this is a great opportunity to rest a few first teamers, because I know that Bruno would want to play this game, but I would love to give him a rest. Rashford would want to play this game. I would want to give him a rest. Probably just because I know that Ollie is going to go with Maguire and Lindelof in the Chelsea game, I would give Lindelof a rest and play Bailly in this game. Probably give Aaron Wan-Bissaka a rest and play Brandon Williams. I don't know where he is these days, but then give him a game. And the left back position, yes, Luke Shaw has been performing really well, but Alex Telles is also a world class left back, and he could do a great job. And Henderson starts, so De Gea gets a rest. We should basically start. We should also start Diallo in today's game.
Do you think Henderson will leave this summer?
I don't think he will leave because, first of all, he's on massive wages. That's what I hate about United, is that they give all their players, anybody who performs well for 3 months is handed a huge contract, which basically limits us from selling that player in the future, because no other team apart from probably Real Madrid or PSG can afford those kind of contracts. So I don't think Henderson will leave. And the other reason is also that De Gea is now 30. So I think that within a season or two, what United will try to do is phase De Gea out of the team and bring in Henderson as the first choice goalkeeper, because Henderson does have the potential to be one of the best keepers in the world.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, man. And yeah, good looking at our games as well. Oh no, sorry, I'll go to Nandi first. Totally forgot about you, bro. Sorry. So you guys had your game against West Ham on the Sunday as well. You guys lost that 2-1. Big London derby. West Ham growing more points, advantage to you guys as well. And yeah, give me your thoughts on that game, man.
It was a disappointing result, but I think overall the performance was pretty good. Apart from a few defensive mistakes as usual. First goal, quite silly to be honest. Lloris should have saved that, and centre back should have cleared it out, but it is what it is. we had plenty of chances, but we just weren't clinical enough, especially in the first half. Second half, Bale came on. I would say he was the best player on the pitch for us. Created loads of chances, had an assist from a corner. Obviously, Jay Lings tore up the pitch again. 3 games he's going through now from 2, so he's having a good run. Dharmesh, you look a bit.
Hasn't happened in the past 3 years.
Yeah, you look a bit disgusted by that.
I'm just baffled about how this guy is like actually scored against Tottenham and doing well. Like, but a fair play to him on the real. Like, but,
I mean, he's always been a
it's
good
just mad.
player, to be honest.
Yeah, obviously the banter's there about Lingardinho and stuff, but yeah, no, big up to him. He's doing well at the moment, should we say? But yeah.
Yeah, I would say that I think we've learned from our previous games that we need to go more attacking. I mean, obviously, as the games go on, we're gonna be more clinical, and the players will know what to do more compared to the rest of the season where we've just been laying back and waiting for the players to come at us the usual Mourinho way. But I think slowly he's coming out of his show and starting to allow the players to attack more with the ball.
Yeah.
That's the only positive thing I can take from the game, to be honest.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And then you guys have progressed as well to the next round of Europa League. Is it all legs in the Europa League now? That's it, or?
Yeah, I think the Premier League is over for us. I think Europa League has to be the main thing going forward. If we want any chance of getting to the Champions League, we have to win the Europa League because we know we're not going to get top 4. So any chance of European football has to be within the top 6, which we should get. And if we want to go that step higher, we need to get into the Champions League. Europa League is the only option. I'd say that both legs against Wolfsburg were pretty easy for us. Obviously, we didn't take it lightheartedly where we just laid back and played unprofessionally. Players like Dele and Bale obviously stepped up for us, and I want to see them more going into the Premier League. Hopefully starting for us, because ideally our front 4 should be Kane, Son, Dele and Bale. Because
interesting.
Yeah, at their best, I think they'll be really good for us, especially Dele, because they bring that sauciness back from over probably maybe 2 seasons ago, maybe, that we were lacking. So yeah, from the second leg, which happened yesterday, we brought in 3 academy players to feature as substitutes for us, especially Dane Scarlett, who's the second youngest to ever feature in the Europa League.
Okay.
Wait, Mbappe was the youngest, just saying.
But who was the youngest, sorry?
Mbappe.
Oh my god, not this shit. Oh, not this again.
So we got another star boy coming through. He had an assist.
Man says star boy.
Just watch. He's coming to the first team next season. Mourinho said after the pre-match conference that Dane Scarlett is going to be a first team player for us next season. Obviously, after he signs his first professional contract with us next month. So yeah.
And just before we move on to stuff, Nando, I just want to ask you, like, I think you, this is off air and stuff. I think you sent us an Athletic article, I think, on Mourinho or something about Mourinho's training sessions and stuff. That a lot of unrest in the dressing room and stuff. What are your thoughts on that? On that article you sent us, basically, explain to the people at home what it was about as well, like briefly.
Well, I don't know what to believe anymore, because a couple of days ago I'm hearing that Kane wants to leave in the summer. And then Fabrizio says that, he's staying, he wants to stay, and they offer him a new contract. So I genuinely don't know what to believe with Spurs.
Believe Fabrizio. Believe Romano.
Yeah.
You should believe him. Yeah.
I'll believe that the what's it called? What merchant is he? The tapping merchant. Tapping merchant. That's it. Yeah.
In Romano we trust.
Yeah, Romano we trust, obviously. So
yeah. If he's watching, big up yourself.
Big up, my guy.
Long shot, but yeah.
Feature me in the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Probably have you on our podcast someday.
You guys can just discuss your values in it with him.
Yeah.
He'll know for sure.
We can ask him if Rashford was worth more than Haaland and Mbappe.
Yeah, teach me how to be an agent as well, bro. Hopefully one day, innit?
Yeah.
I can manage Jane Scarlett and that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But Do you see Mourinho going then at the end of the season if you guys fail in the Europa League and the Carabao Cup final? Is that him finished at Tottenham?
I mean, I've always said that if he doesn't get the backing in the summer window, it's always going to be a bit iffy for him.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know what to believe in Mourinho. I think people are just using him as clickbait. Like,
Right.
it's literally been a season and a half, and a first full season as well. He's already taken us to cup final. Obviously, the squad isn't still there yet, so I don't know. I'll still give him time. See if he still has the backing in summer.
But just looking at Mourinho's history, there could be some truth in it because apart from Porto and Inter, he's basically had an unrest in every dressing room that he's been in. Both times he's been at Chelsea, at Real Madrid, and at United. The dressing room has always been very unstable. So, do you think that there is some truth in the fact that the dressing room is a little unhappy under Mourinho?
I mean, if you want to win the trophy after how many seasons, we didn't do it with Poch. Obviously, you have to go by Mourinho and listen to what he says, even if we're playing shit. Like literally, we need to win a trophy. So if we're playing defensive, there's a reason why we're playing defensive. It's because our centre backs aren't up for it. Because clearly, once we go forward, we're great attacking wise, and then once teams come counter attacking against us, you see what's going on. Lloris has been out of it past couple games. I don't really blame him. Everyone has a dip in form eventually. Centre backs aren't up for it, so I don't blame him. So going into the summer window, obviously we need centre backs. That's our main priority. No matter who we bring in, it has to be a centre back.
Centre backs, they're not sleeping on the Etihad grass. You mean?
Exactly. We don't want them going into a coma.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty deep. But yeah. Anyways, I'll move on to Chelsea then now.
Your games against Southampton and Atletico, a great win
Yes.
against Atletico, by the way. Chelsea played amazingly well. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so I'll start off with the Southampton game. It was just poor day really, I guess. But
Yeah, it
got a
was.
draw out of it. Yeah, all right. Mr. Big Man ahead of Arsenal now, yeah.
What
But
the hell is that? What is that?
Victory.
Jeez, man.
Victory.
Is
You got the 3 points.
lockdown getting
Victories like
cheap?
that.
Nah,
Not like that.
nah, man.
Probably the Leeds way
We got
to
the
do
3
it.
points. We got the 3 points. 3 points. Man.
Oh god.
Next thing you know, next podcast is going to be doing this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Moving on. Yeah, Southampton. I guess we were kind of lucky to get a draw out of it because we weren't really good that day. So Mason Mount again was fantastic. Always our best player and stuff. I keep saying it. The final ball is just lacking. Like defensive midfield are doing well. The pivot of Jorginho and Kovacic are doing well. Back three, Alonso and Reece James / Hudson-Odoi doing well. The wing backs and stuff, but that killer ball isn't there. And I feel that if we had that killer ball into there, then 100% we would have won the game, I think, against Southampton. But it's 2 points dropped at the end of the day. But luckily, Liverpool lost as well, and a few other teams dropped points as well, which was good. So yeah, and I hate relying on teams, but yeah, that's just the way it is. But then we go into our masterclass on Tuesday night against Atletico Madrid. We were fantastic in that game. As bad as Atletico were, we managed to put the ball in net. And first out, shout out Oli Giroud, man. What a player, man. 100%. He's just
Now his selection is complete. He has every kind of goal.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah. Even that, but he's just such a underrated player. Like people still don't rate this guy, but he's amazing. We have to keep him at all costs just because of that experience, and he literally ages like fine wine as well. So, which is good as well. But yeah, the pivot worked again. Jorginho, Kante in the middle. Sorry, I think Southampton. I said Jorginho, Kovacic played. Sorry, Kante and Kovacic played. Sorry, that didn't work out. But it was important that Jorginho came back in against Atletico Madrid because Jorginho and Kovacic understand each other more than say Kante, Jorginho, and Kante, Kovacic, which is why it's a bit difficult for Kante to get in the team right now, which is big because N'Golo Kante is one of the best DMs in the world. So yeah, they work well together, Jorginho and Kovacic. I have to shout out the Danish Maldini as well, man. Andreas Christensen, what a performance, man. Rudiger and Aspi, they're going to get on the plane. They're not going to let Suarez, Felix, and Correa fall out of their pockets, bro. Literally, they pocketed them three the whole game. they sniffed out any danger. There was one moment of madness where I think Rudiger and Alonso sort of clashed by the corner flag, and Suarez like put it across. Then Hudson-Odoi, fair play to him. He tracked Thomas Lemar. Thomas Tuchel was quite fiery in the sense that he doesn't do that. He doesn't track back or anything like that. So, which was good for him. He played well as well. And yeah, like we've got like literally a toe into the next round, not a foot, because there's still another round to go. Still another leg to go and stuff. So we just have to be wary, cautious. I guess try and sit back and then maybe hit them on the counter play. Literally give them their own taste of the medicine. Basically, that's what we have to do. And it's gonna be hard without Jorginho and Mount as well, because they both picked up yellow cards, which was outrageous. I can't believe Mount got booked literally in the first 30 seconds. That was just stupid. Like, it wasn't even a yellow card tackle, but oh well. Probably Kai Havertz will probably slot into their granted he's fit and stuff, and then probably N'Golo Kante will play next to Kovacic, which I'm slightly worried about, but against a low block team like Atletico Madrid, it might work. And I think the reason why it didn't work against Southampton is because Southampton are all about high press, so that's probably why it didn't work against them. But yeah, we shouldn't underestimate Atletico, because we know that they'll be at their best, say, next month when we play them. They'll have Trippier back. I think they'll have most of their players like fully recovered, because I think they had a COVID outbreak as well.
Will Trippier's ban be lifted?
Yeah. He's I think he's only banned till I think the end of this month.
All right.
So I believe he'll be back. So yeah, we have to just take this game as if we need a goal or we're losing. So yeah, we just got to sit back, hit them on counter, hopefully get a goal. Then yeah, who knows? We might go on a good run in the Champions League. You never know. So yeah, and yeah, it's difficult because we got United on Sunday as well. So we just have to keep the momentum going, because we've got United Sunday, Liverpool after that. Then we've got Everton. Then I believe we play Leeds at some point as well, which are all tricky games for us. So we just got to keep this momentum going. As Tuchel said, he demands, which I want as a manager. And yeah, I just hope Hudson-Odoi's confidence is back again. Like, great performance against Atletico. Like, wrongly taken off in Southampton, in my opinion. Like, the way Tuchel went about it was wrong, but he could have done that in the dressing room, or said to Paul Callum for a chat, like privately and stuff, instead of calling him out in the media, which I personally thought was wrong. But yeah, he's really turning things around at Chelsea. Like, I've always said, I'll judge Thomas Tuchel after, I guess, the Liverpool game and the Everton game. That's when I can make a judgment on him, see if he's actually changed anything. Otherwise, it might just be the same shit, different day, basically.